Hey guys, Lisa here, and today I am bringing you a bookshelf tour from the deepest depths of the Shadow Realm, and Yvonne already recorded hers, so I thought I would just go ahead and record mine. And as you can see behind me, I have a lot of different knickknacks and stuffed toys and candles and things on it, so I am just going to go ahead. I'll take a few clips of different things that I like that are on it to show you, but my shelves are also quite deep. So to film this I had to bring all my books forward so you could actually see what was going on, and yeah, so I had to take all my knickknacks and things down, but don't worry, I'll include them in it as well. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get straight into this. Okay, so this is just a really quick overview of my shelves. It's just it's a built-in bookcase that I had built in with my wardrobe there. There's no real method to my madness here. I just have some series together, and then any other way I could fit in books I just kind of did. Okay, so this is the very top shelf. I'm just after bringing all my books forward. They're all in the same position and everything. So like I said, there's no real method to my madness, just different series kept together and other books slotted in wherever I could fit them really. So the first one I have is Jennifer E. Smith's The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight. And then beside that we have The Future of Us by Jay Asher and Caroline Macker. The next one is Mr. Darcy Vampire, and I'm only about halfway through that. The next one is Unspoken, again another one I haven't finished. There's going to be a lot, I think, of unfinished books on this shelf, and I'm sorry if you can hear the squeaking. I'm actually standing on a chair because this shelf is right up near the top. So the next one is Fallen by Lauren Kate. I still have to get the sequel to that one. And then the next one, Forever Summer, the Twilight series by Stephanie Meyer, and we also have the short second life of Bree Tanner. Beside that then we have Elixir and Devoted, both by Hilary Duff. I still have to read Devoted. Then we have, what is this called? The Moorhawk trilogy. I got them really cheap, I think, in a bookshop in Kilkenny, and I also still have to read them. I'm not as organised as one. I don't have my books organised as read and to be read. Next we have Wicked Lovely, Ink Exchange and Fragile Eternity. I also need to get the fourth book in this one, and I still have to read this one. Then we have just some of Rachel Kane's books from the Morganville Vampire series. I don't have all of them. I have 1, 3, 6, 7, 8 and 12 which is signed. Then just on top here, because I couldn't fit them in anywhere else, is A Kiss in Time, Second Chance Summer, Across the Universe, The Red Necklace, Hush Hush and Crescendo. These two actually aren't mine, they're my aunt's. She got confused, thought they were mine, and gave them back to me when she was returning some other books. And then I have Evermore and Blue Moon. My copy of Black Dawn, the 12th Morganville Vampires book, is also signed, which is really cool. It says the name, it has a little vampire face on it. It was really nice because Roisin and Yvonne actually went to get their book signed, and I unfortunately couldn't make it that weekend, and they got her to sign one for me anyway, so that was really nice of them. Then on the next shelf we have Inside HBO's Game of Thrones, Unsaid Things, McFly, Our Story. Then we have Halo, which is actually ripped. This was not my fault. I lent it out to people and that's what happened. Then I have The Immortal Rules, The Night Circus, All These Things I've Done, Fated by Alison Noel, Grave Mercy, which I'm also halfway through, The Name of the Star by Maureen Johnson, which I cannot wait to read the sequel to that one. I cannot wait till it comes back out. The Book Thief, Ashes, Why We Broke Up, Nightshade, The Splendor Falls, Carrier of the Mark, I don't know if you can see, Kissed by an Angel. The spine is actually so broken that I could not read the name. Star-Crossed, Brian Moore, Lies of Silence. I don't know if you can see that one there. I had to read that one for school. Then I have Ultraviolet, Aragon, which also isn't mine. It's my aunt's. She gave me that as well when it wasn't even mine. Lyrial, which is a sequel. I didn't realise it was a sequel when I was buying it, and I still need to get the first one and read that. Then we have The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the trilogy of 4 by Douglas Adams, Alice in Zombieland and Anna and the French Kiss. And then on top of these ones we have Warm Bodies, The Fellowship of the Ring and A Game of Thrones. Next then, on the third shelf down, we have Prodigy and Slated, which I actually just got today, so they don't really have a place yet. Then we have the first two parts of the third book and the fourth book of A Game of Thrones. Then I have Cinder and Scarlet here, and then the first three in the Mortal Instruments series. I still need to get the next two, and then the first one in the Infernal Devices series. I have then a collection of John Green books here. I have The Fault in Our Stars, An Abundance of Catherines, Will Grayson, Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns, and then right next to that I have the Hunger Games trilogy by Suzanne Collins, which I'm sure you all know, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire and Mockingjay. Then I have the first two of the Maze Runner series. I have Delirium, the first two of Iron Number 4, and then the three, what are they called? The three books in the Chemical Garden trilogy. So yeah, I think this shelf would definitely be one of my favourites. Just really quickly, I have a John Green signature, which I think is really cool. And on this second last shelf, I have a lot of school books that I had to study and just different classics and things. So first one here, we have Ian McEwan's Atonement. Then I have Darwin, Origin of Species. I have Roller Thunder Hear My Cry, which I had to do in 3rd year. A copy of King Lear, which I also had to do in 6th year actually for the Leaving Cert. Then I have The Secret of My Face, which I actually still have to finish, and it was really good, so I don't know why I put it down. Then I have Band of Brothers, which I actually borrowed off someone, and I don't know who it is, so I can't return it to them, so I'm really sorry. Next I have Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and Pride and Prejudice, both which I really like. Then I have Jane Eyre, Emma and Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Then I have a very, very worn out copy of Goodnight Mr. Tom, which is a really good book. I had to read it for 3rd year and I absolutely loved it. Then I have a Narnia book, The Last Battle. I don't know where the rest of my other books are gone. I think I must have lent them out to people and never got them back. Then I have The Play by the Western World by J.M. Singe. I also had to study this for school, and then beside that, Wuthering Heights, which I think is the last book that I had to study for school. Then next to them I have Throne of Glass, Uglies, Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, Pushing the Limits, The Forest of Hands and Heath, which actually was a Christmas present from Yvonne, so thanks for that. I'm still reading it and it's great so far. Life of Pi, Anna Dressed in Blood and Girl of Nightmares. I still have to read Girl of Nightmares. Then I have The First Scott Pilgrim. And then I have my lovely colourful collection of Harry Potter, which was a collector's edition, and I have the box down there so I can show you that in a minute. Then up on top here I have Seraphina, Pivot Point, The Dark Divine, Under the Never Sky, Insurgent. Teresa actually has my copy of Divergent at the moment, and Blue Bloods. Okay guys, so this is the very last shelf and I just could not pull all these books out to show you all of them. Just here I have a special edition box of Twilight books. They're all hardback. And I've actually never even read these. I don't think they've ever even been out of the box. I got them as a Christmas present or a birthday present when I was still in love with the series. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. Then yeah, here's the box that my Harry Potter books came in. It's just, I know I have them on my shelf, but it's just so pretty. I just can't bring myself to throw it out. Then under here I have a lot of dark books. And these are mostly, as you can see, kind of encyclopedias. I have a book on the world of the polar bear, endangered animals, the BBC series Life, Extraordinary Animals and Extreme Behaviour. I have a book on ancient Egypt here, and then I have the official illustrated movie companions for 3 of the 5 Twilight movies. I have a book on poetry now, which I needed for the Leaving Cert as well, actually I was wrong. Then I have a book on Metallica, Doctors from Hell. I have a special edition New Moon, which I actually might take out and show you. It's really pretty. Then I have a Twilight companion. I have Wake, Gone and Fade by Lisa McMahon. There's a Breaking Dawn special edition as well, and then a book that actually belongs to my grandmother that I never read. Karen Rose, Shush, She's Coming For You, Don't Tell. So yeah, and then I have 4 books. Sorry, there's 2 books in each of the Vampire Diaries and a book. I don't even know what this is. I don't think this is mine. So yeah, there's that one then as well. And then I have 13 Reasons Why, Divine by Mistake by PC Cast. I have Twilight Director's Notebook. There's that. Then there's Sarah Shepherd, All the Things We Didn't Say. And then The Grown Up Girl's Guide to Life, which was a present from one of my mum's friends. Then over here, the last of the books, there's a Cecilia Hearn book, The Book of Tomorrow, which also was given to me and I've never read it. I have Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code. I have a dictionary, always handy to have. Dan Brown, The Lost Symbol. I have The Final Witness by Sultan Zin Collins. This was a guy actually who survived the Holocaust. and he came to talk in our school, and there was a raffle to win the book, and I don't know if you see that. Yeah, I won a signed copy by him, so that's really cool. I have that. Then I just have a few school books: Essential Animal Behaviour, Introduction to Behavioural Ecology, and Pastures New in Agricultural Science book. And yeah, then behind that is just lots of DVDs and CDs and a few games and things. Yeah, just really quickly, this is the New Moon Special Edition. This is the box for it with the picture and the pretty writing and the kind of leaf design, and then this is the actual book. It's hardcover and it's got that kind of nice jaggedy page to it. And then on the inside, it's red quotes and red chapter heads. Yeah, so that was the grand tour of my bookshelf. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to leave a comment or like this video if you liked it, obviously. I'll leave a link to our Facebook page and blog in the description. I am going to go and enjoy this really nice weather and make the most of what's left of the day. And yeah, bye guys!